Hey, pulling these guys out, and they are popping already. Don't know if you can hear them. I've never had them pop that quick before I even got them out of the water. Huh. But the jelly, all it now has to do is set for 24 hours. And we should have jelly, folks. Now I'm going to start the jam. Might as well stop this and I'll start the jam in just a minute. Okay, jam is going. I've got everything that was in the pot, and now I'm just going to kind of chew it up a little bit. You can leave however much you want to in there. And that's all I'm going to do because I don't want it too emulsified. I am going to see if I can do a little bit more to the strawberries. So if I pull it up, you can see what's in there because I want chunks. I don't want it to be all liquid. So it's up to you how much you want in your jam. I only want little chunks. I don't want big chunks. And I'm just cutting up those strawberries I threw in there. I only put probably about a cup of strawberries. Okay, now I'm going to measure this out, and then we're going to put 5 cups of sugar in it. Okay, we are back. It is starting to boil. I'm going to go ahead and put this in there first. It's the pectin. Just want to stir it really good. I end up having almost 7 cups in there, and I wasn't going to just use 4 and use 2 batches. Because it says with your instructions, you can make up to 8 cups at one time. And it does say here on the peach that you can have 7 cups. So you're using 4, that's orange marmalade. Sorry, I'm missing this spot. 3 pounds of peaches, and you're going to be using a lemon. So I'm not going to be using a lemon because I have lemon juice. But when you finally get it in there, it says 4 cups of finely chopped peaches, 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon, and 5½ cups of sugar. So I'm still going to put the 5½ cups of sugar, and I've already got my other glass containers in the oven cooking. So now we're going to start getting the sugar in here. So we got to count out 5½. Let's put some lemon juice. Give it a nice shake. Let's just give a couple squirts. I think that sounds about right. And let's go ahead and throw some cinnamon in it, because cinnamon always goes great with peaches. I have a brand new thing of cinnamon. I'm not going to put a lot, but just a little bit. I'd rather do a measuring spoon instead of just pouring it in there. So this is 1 teaspoon. I'm just going to put like a 1.25 teaspoons. Pour that in there. Cinnamon always goes great with peaches, don't you agree? Okay, so that's a boiling. Now let's get 5½, or should we go 6? Let's see. We got 7, so that's a half. 1. 1½. Oh, that cinnamon smells so good. 2. 2½. 3. 3½, and I am taking it almost to the top. 3½, I think. 4. 4½. 5, and since I'm going to the top, I think that will be plenty of sugar. That was 5, 5½, and just maybe a little extra to what the heck, So we're pretty much going to do the same thing with this, is we are going to put it into a hard, strong boil. When it is boiling, same thing, we will count 1 minute after it's a hard, strong boil. Until then, we will just stir, stir, and stir, and stir. I will keep watching it. Go ahead and get our canisters ready to pour them in. Got everything cleaned back up again. I had to rewash everything because it had all the jelly on it. And it was sticky because of all the sugar. So I will keep stirring until it comes to a roiling bubble, and we'll bring you back on. Our jam is almost done. Okay, we are back. We are to a rolling boil. Can you see? Yep, you can see that. It is boiling. Good. So I'm going to let it boil just a few more seconds, and then I've got to put that 1 minute timer on it, because you want a good rolling boil. So it is boiling really good. I don't see a lot of foam on it. Remember, I stuck a half a teaspoon of butter in this as well. And let's get our timer on. So 1 minute now. It is boiling really good. I've got these already out. They're super hot. And I got big ones and little ones because I know this is going to fill a lot more than just these little bitty ones. So we are doing good, and this should be almost boiling. Turn it back up. I had to add a little more water because these are a little taller. I used it for my last batch for the jelly. I had to make some more in this size. And the water was getting low. My fan is on my microwave, what we call it, a confectioner thingy, and that's how much heat's going on. This is a lot of heat. But it's working out great. I can't wait for the end results for all of this. I've got peaches, jam, and jelly, and my next video will be peach butter, which I will be doing in about a week. All right. So we're going to turn this off. Don't want it to burn. And I'm just going to start dumping it in all of these, tapping the caps, putting them on, rolling them together, and sticking them in there for 10 minutes. Let me just give you a look of what we've got so far. We've got the jelly, and we've got all of these done. The video's on there with no sugar, all natural, and this is with heavy syrup. So you can see the difference in the color, but this is all natural, so this is going to be great. So I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless, and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching my videos.